Yeah.
We got second cross. Hi, Susie. We're doing a debate round in here. Are you guys ready for second cross or what?
Almost.
I've been texting Taylor, Susie, so you should talk to him maybe a little bit too. Because, yeah.
But we will not be history separate.
For those of you enjoying this fine Raw Room 2 footage, what you're about to witness is the strength of street violence.
Oh, I'm not in the street right now, though. I'm in the storage room.
These kids are going to bring a level of brutality you guys have never seen before. Are you ready, Henry, to brutalize your opponent?
Please don't brutalize me. I'm your partner. If I die, then you won't have a partner.
Sure. Don't brutalize Allison too much, okay?
Okay, let's brutalize just once.
No, brutalize me. Brutalize me. Now I think about it.
It's too cool to
You
just
can't brutalize me.
Nobody's brutalizing anyone if you won't start the cross.
All right, that was great. It was a great break. I
So,
beat up some people. Okay.
Can we start, kids, please? What's the hold up?
Okay, let's get some milk.
okay, oh wait, I'm gonna try this. Sorry.
You can't see. So she has this.
Okay, so what's impacting the people on Fridays and by the sound?
We prioritize all impacts. But we'll go with your prioritization of impact.
You can't prioritize all impacts. Prioritize means put one ahead of the other.
Can we prioritize your impact?
What's her impact?
We prioritize the impacts.
Okay, so you're prioritizing mine.
Yeah, just
Thank you for doing that. Don't do that. You're not prioritizing.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the one right now.
Come on, guys. You're screwing around.
Wait, so in your argument of saying that low recounts doesn't matter because Wyoming has too much of a leverage or something. Are you saying that you should try? Are you just ignoring our impact, or are you saying that we should waste millions of dollars on it?
What we're saying is that in fact the EC is even more unfair than we're talking about, meaning that this should result in more recounts simply because of that the people feel that they're going to just simply do
No,
that.
Allison. We're saying you just agreed rights are more important. So why are we talking about money?
Okay. Well, you just stated that rights are the most important in this round, so therefore you need to drop your impact about how this is talking about money simply because of that you conceded that we need to fight focus on rights.
Just wait for anyways, so can you explain how the EC is outdated?
The EC is outdated simply because of the fact I can just present the card. It's King 12 because the thing is that this created during a time of slavery, and each slave value was 3/5 that of a free person, and these statements disappeared after the prohibition of slavery. This was made during the time of slavery. We simply cannot continue to use this because we do not have slaves in this country anymore. Well, you must be about have slaves in this country simply because you have it. You have a slave. Okay, you want your votes now.
So are you saying the Bill of Rights is outdated since it was made the same time as the Electoral College?
What we're saying is that it's outdated as well. The fact that the Constitution also predicts the defines itself because it says that we prioritize people's rights and that everybody should be under one person, one man vote. after these slaves were repealed, what happened was the one person, one man vote was simply was not fair anymore because the fact that there were no more slaves, or for some reason the states had not had their weights inside the same switch. So now it's unfair and we need to switch to a popular vote.
So you're saying the Bill of Rights is outdated?
We're not saying that all of the states are outdated, but simply the fact that part of it is outdated because that was the time when we had slaves.
No, just stick with your original answer. No, we're saying the Constitution double binds itself and it needs to be resolved. It's a great answer.
Okay, I think I have a few on that too. There's one of okay, wait, this speech is like 2 minutes long. And okay, actually time this.
Okay, so first off, like an off-time roadmap, I will be going over my opponent's case, and yeah, and I'll go on to that. Start time now. So for their second contention, so point B, they mentioned about money, and that's not an impact away because it's not important as human rights. As important as human rights. And for the third contention, when they mentioned about 83% of the voters mentioned that American voters were uninformed. Well, this source is too vague because they didn't even simply mention how many people they surveyed. So it could have been 10 people that they surveyed and we wouldn't know. So that source is unreliable. And I would like to extend on what my partner mentioned when that it was the electoral college is too outdated. And okay, so the electoral college is too outdated because first it was meant for slaves to get a vote in, and that's why we shouldn't be able to use it anymore. Also, I would like to explain how my impacts are supposed to be weighed more heavily than theirs. So for our second contention regarding unconstitutionality about one person, one vote, this is really important because if these American voters don't get their vote in and they're just getting taken over by just a small amount of people, then it's just going to be unfair because everyone's supposed to have a vote that actually counts. Thank you, and please vote for the act.
For these 2-minute speeches, Winston, you need to max out and like soak yourself in water and use lots of adjectives simply because of the fact that these are 2-minute speeches. Take advantage of this.
Okay, well, it's not bad, but yeah, you need to get a little bit more in there, I guess.
Your arguments besides one guy. Yeah.
But I was extending on your arguments. You put new arguments in the summary.
I know, but like.
Okay, well, you need to make sure that whatever you're putting in the summary is explicitly either responsive or an extension, and then you can get away with a lot of the new stuff. Are you ready for your summary, Hannah?
Yes.
You know, prep?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
I am 1.5 time roadmap. Ready as I could possibly be, I can smell it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, okay.
Wait, remember? Bam.
No, well, the fun thing to do if you have Brown Henry would be to be like, you go into your summary speech, you go, okay, 7 off.
What? What's
You might make it, it's like a policy response. I'm doing 7 off case arguments. You do a bunch of case and theory arguments and stuff.
Case. And nothing actually on case, nothing on case. Okay, so judge is not like off case. I'm not even gonna say what their impacts on companies will pass. I'm just gonna like basket myself for it.
Judge, my first off case argument is that you should vote for me because I'm prettier than my opponents.
Oh, and look,
Visual
I
okay.
have this luscious long hair.
Connie's right.
Visual okay. Okay is a great idea. So you go and wearing a hat, right?
Visual okay is cool. Like
First off,
their art.
you should vote for me because our opponent, both of them, in fact, look like they need some milk. Go get some milk.
It's the sexy hat, Kate. You wear the sexy hat. All right, go ahead.
Okay. All right, Judge. So, basically, after looking at all of our opponent's arguments, money, survey few people, EC for slaves, workers level, it all concludes to one thing, which is individual rights. And the thing is, we actually win on individual rights. Like I have also mentioned in my rebuttal that the electoral college protects the status of minority people. The electoral college stabilizes nation, and overall, the electoral college is just a better technique to stabilizing our rights and freedoms while stabilizing our nation, while protecting the status of all the people. So therefore, as you can see, we should definitely use the electoral college, and just because we also prioritize individual rights, we win under individual rights. So we would basically mean we win under their framework and
Under your own framework. Or you can see their framework. My bad.
their
Keep going.
framework, and also winning under
Don't you say that because you already concede. Yeah, okay. Go ahead,
and we
sorry.
were also winning under this whole entire. But that.
What is that? Nap, nap.
Okay, now on to impact calculus. So magnitude. Judge, as you can see, the thing is, our impacts just outweigh more. First of all, we beat them on their own impacts, which is in the prioritizing individual rights. And second of all, if we choose a national party, well, it would throw the nation into disarray, which would cause a corrupt nation, constitutional decay, and mess up our whole entire government system. So, what's more important? Satisfying a few people or helping the whole entire nation stabilize itself and maintain its glory? Second of all, on time frame, we should just keep the electoral college and not do anything else. On probability, we would definitely keep the electoral college because enough small states want, and states overall want the electoral college.
Henry, that's not a summary speech you gave. That's a final focus speech. And you're doing a policy style impact calculus. You can't do that in PF. I mean, you can, but there's no reason to do that in PF. Certainly not in a summary speech. Okay.
Well, maybe you can do your summary speech in your final focus.
All right. So look, the summary speech needs to be more on the flow than that. All right. So you need to go down the arguments and say why and link back in. All right. Go ahead. Do your grand cross.
Yeah, like,
Okay, we have the first question. We don't want.
yeah, bro, stay in front of the wait. This is like 2 minutes long. Let's do it. Wait, no.
This is. Let's just set up because I feel like it's very.
God. It's 4 minutes. Using my laser.
How long is the?
It's 4 minutes. I think
It's 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Will you trust my words? It's 3 minutes long. I've been coaching this a long time. I know how long the goddamn grand cross is. Do the grand cross. Start it.
All right. We must ask the first question. Just continue. Okay, so whatever. So yes, you do. Oh, you can ask.
okay, so you're claiming that you have a greater magnitude over impacts because of the fact that you're weighing things over money.
No, we're not. I'm saying that we are weighing things over what you are weighing it over, which is individual rights, and in fact, we win over that.
How do you reiterate when you're talking about money?
I basically dropped the money.
Okay, so you can that. And so when did you address using human rights in any of your earlier speeches talking about the Constitution?
It was basically all over my speech. And the Constitution is the maintenance of human rights.
One more thing to add. In your case, didn't you state that that we're prioritizing the states rather than the people?
No, we did not say that in my face.
I we're saying
We didn't see that in my face. Point to convention, stop point. Which one?
okay, so basically during your math, in your first interaction section left and your
Don't lecture him.
in your first contention, you said that like the states we're weighing using the states rather than the people.
Because the states maintain the people, gives the people rights, helps the people out.
And did you have any reputations to
I'm not saying that the state is important because the state is made up of the people.
Did you have any reputation to our reputations?
Yes, we did. Anyways, now I'm gonna ask questions. I've asked like 5 questions already. So, dang it. So bad at Crossfire. Did you respond to our, did you respond to our, this is way too okay, just continue.
Okay, so what was can you name the reputations to our reputation?
The cards.
No, to our reputation.
To your case. The specific cards.
Or just like the name.
I said that all in the public speech, which is speeches.
No, like, did you refute our reputations to your case? I know you refuted our case.
Yes, I did. I'm just saying we went overall.
What did you say? What did you say when we argued about the money?
I dropped it. I said that to your partner.
Okay, so you dropped it. So you dropped one of your arguments.
Yeah. The negate's allowed to do that.
I know, but how about your first argument?
You're kind of throwing me into disarray here too, just like the nation would be if we take that away.
Well, because your first contention was about
changing equals unconstitutional.
yeah, but we refuted that too.
Okay, good for you, but I refuted what you said.
You like did the whole time it's over.
No, because electoral college is part of the Constitution.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Listen, your
No, I know what
your
you're saying, but like you.
smartness is killing me.
Oh, you're getting killed because I'm smart.
Yes, your smartness is killing me. And he thinks
Yeah, you're jealous.
But
You're jealous.
even
No,
more smart than
the word with sarcasm. I don't know what that is. I know. I'm protecting. Alright. I mean, look, sarcastic people can't even understand sarcastic people. The person who tries to play it into oblivion. What's that? I don't know what oblivion means. Is that from like Harry Potter? Last time I checked, that was like a song.
You guys don't really care
It's not
about
Harry Potter. I have never ever touched it. Did it come from the linear chronicles? Do you mean linear chronicles? Yeah, like the one with like the lake. Oh my god! Do not just call this. I'm sorry you don't have enough to read books like Replica about like sci-fi. Oh, trust me.
Oblivion is word
Yes,
as used.
no. Oblivion means about people who kill each other. The comic is a manga. It's about like this guy who like is.
Oh,
I
don't
read
Guys,
Oh, you don't remember comics?
Final Focus.
Okay.
Let's hear the best Final Focus in the history of the world. Take your prep. Take your prep. Hey, wait, hold on. We have judge imposed prep. Judge is going out to smoke a cigarette. You guys get 1 cigarette's worth of prep, both of you. For your prep.
All right, let's go.
1 cigarette's worth of free prep. That's pretty good.
Okay, you can describe everything you want. I mean, I'm just gonna sit here, gonna look at these.
Winston, you're a great partner. When your partner's preppy, you're just like, I'm just gonna go here and look at some mountains and conjunctions. That's not something to be proud of, kid. Hey, when did I say or something you're proud of, huh? You act like you're very proud of it. That smile on your face.
I don't. Even if I act like that, I never said it. So. So I didn't actually say it. So why
In
you
fact, your
that?
actions talk more than words.
What? It's actions speak.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hurt you like that.
Wait, now you hurt me. Wait, that's Leah. Didn't you hurt me? Okay,
Wait,
you're wasting
I
my
thought-
breath.
I thought Eric was drinking the coffee.
Dude,
and
shut
I was
up, you're
drinking
wasting
the
my breath.
soda. You're just not drinking. You're just not drinking.
I'm gonna go sit next to Alex.
Oh, can you replace me with this comment?
I remember your infamous title, Henry. What do you mean? The Robert Remember?
Henry like absolutely hates the name I gave him.
What? Robert?
No, remember?
Robert? Robert Bacon, Bacon, Bacon.
You're bacon.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
roast
steal this
bacon.
pen right here. It's the pen I gave you, dog.
And you're just gonna steal them outside while you're at it. My computer.
No, it's trashy. It's a
Help
game,
me,
though.
help me, Henry.
I want to stop my stuff.
I'm not even gonna touch it.
You had nothing important on this past year. What's wrong?
Hey! You deleted the whole thing! Wait, what?
Of course I didn't. I know how to That goes out.
Angel,
This is
keep
how
me on
angry.
the straight. Okay, I'm sorry.
This is how angry.
Henry!
Oh, this is how angry Winston gets when I close out a tab.
Excuse.
Oh, I'm gonna search it up, man. Dude, you are literally wasting my prep time. I get 3 minutes extra prep time.
Oh, look. This is what you look like.
Dude, shut up.
But you don't
Okay, I hope you guys made good use.
No, that was
Good.
good. Keep on bothering me.
I didn't bother
Hey,
you.
Winston,
Okay.
hey.
He shows up images on Google. and
Stop.
finds out-
Final focus peaches. All right, can we start now? Go ahead.
All right, thanks, Winston. You gave me 3 minutes extra prep time.
No,
So,
you prep your speech.
No. 4 minutes of prep time now. For
Wait.
you interrupting my prep time. Interrupting. All right, 4 minutes of extra prep time. Nice.
And I like. Okay. Okay, I'll try to remember real quick. I'm just gonna do framework, case, impacts. Okay, time. Okay, so the first thing to go over framework. My opponents are not, they conceded under our framework. And moving on to that, their case is not talking about rights. In fact, inside their case, they say that this is for the Constitution and that this is solely made to benefit this case. Our framework is to use for the benefit of people because of their politics. And they did uninformed voters, but we've already included that. And so that should not be on the vote. Anyway, continuing down the vote, now let's first start by case. They had constitutionality, and we could both take that, we could both agree that our constitutionality can do that, and that they're violating all kinds of people's rights, but we've already said that, stating that the small states actually don't matter, and that the small states are really unfair, and that we can use the Supreme Court in order to change this, uninformed voters, which is the thing that we already use, because the thing is that there is the internet that we can use to find out about this. And people watch TV, which has news inside of it. Now, going on to our side of the phone, we've already done our framework, and so our contention is that we're much more rights respecting because we're going off of the people's rights, which my opponent is not. And continuing that, the Electoral College violates the Equal Protection Act, and equal protection is one man, one vote. The Electoral College is not that. Wyoming is 3.6 times more late than California does, meaning that you should also vote for our side of the vote. And so now going on to our votes. The thing is that they went over the thing saying that we need something in order to have this switch, and that the small states would never in fact vote for this, but we use this Joss card saying that we can use the Supreme Court in order for us to now, going on to impacts. Their impacts have been voted undone because of the fact that, in fact, EC is more unfair than the popular vote, meaning that the money impact is, in fact, on our side. Vote turn And the constitutionality of the thing is that it violates one person, one vote. This is outdated, and you need to go for up. Thank you, Josh, and I urge your approval.
Your outdated argument is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, a good argument.
First,
Alright guys, I don't need friends in match because I'm pretty legit to be honest. Not a lot of people actually know how to respond to
they did. Okay, I look.
Hey, why you just hit me?
Hey, Henry, you don't need to touch Winston.
Oh,
Okay?
I'm sorry.
Now go ahead and do your final focus speech. Make your points, win your case if you can,
Alright,
and
yeah, I can.
there you go. Ay, ay,
Should I go back?
You on final focus shouldn't run anything you haven't run already.
Are you gonna
Let's do something dog style.
Henry, let's just go.
Alright, yeah, that's the dog style game. Judge, I have never been as astounded as I have been today in this round. I have truly found the definition of stupidity.
Henry, stop it. Henry, stop. You're not going to do that speech. Do you have a real final focus speech, okay? You don't do the Eric's ridiculous joke speech, okay? That's what that is. That's the Eric's ridiculous joke speech. Judges, I am appalled by my opponent's stupidity. I have never witnessed such an incredible display of ignorance and failure. All right, Henry, go. Do it.
Alright, so first of all, I would like to do some quick representations actually, just some final voters. So our opponent has said over and over and over and over and over and over again about how we are prioritizing the states, not people. What is the states made out of? If you say land, then sure, I guess. But it's also made out of our people. Prioritizing the states meaning greater benefit to the people, not to the state, because the state is an inanimate object, but the people are the real things that we are prioritizing. And we have automatically won on the framework because of all the evidence that we have provided. For example, the Electoral College protects the status of minority groups, which is basically prioritizing the individual rights of minority groups. Also, how it stabilizes the nation. And without the Electoral College, our nation will fall into disarray. Our nation will be corrupt, and our nation will fall. And Judge, because of this, would you rather satisfy the wills of about only like 1/5 or 1/3 of our nation, or would you rather maintain the peace and order that has been in our nation for hundreds of years since it was founded? And our opponent has made a ridiculous argument about how the Electoral College is outdated and how our evidence is outdated. Judge, the Constitution is not outdated because this whole entire round is based on the Constitution. It is based on the source of the Constitution, which was made in 1787. Therefore, only evidence from that time, 1787, from the Constitution itself, is the best evidence. Thank you, and I urge a negative ballot. Oh, and our opponent's listening.
Oh my god, I feel like this is a reincarnation of my cake argument.
Okay, guys, we got about 10 minutes left. I'm not feeling particularly worky at the moment, but what do we want to talk about regarding that round? What do we run afoul of? The dates thing. Just because the Electoral College was originated to do something bad doesn't mean it is bad, right? So that's all that sort of slavery link stuff is not really useful. Let's pack it up and knock off early today. I'm tired. Let's call it a day. I'll see y'all when I get home. I'm going home after now. Now is when I leave this place and I'm going home. Yes, ha ha. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you soon.